All right, welcome to Central Valley Business, everybody. I'm Chuck Leonard, sitting in for Mike Scott, who's in Budapest right now. Oh, my gosh. Let's bring in our first guest, Tracee Johnson Gluhaich. Hey, how's it going? Now, before we go any further, let me tell you guys this. I've known Tracee for, 30 years? Over 30 years. We went to high school together in San Jose. And another thing I want to say before we get going, gosh, you look great.
Oh, you're so nice.
You look great, and there's a reason for that. After your book, you take care of yourself.
Yes, absolutely.
How long have you been into this?
Nutrition?
Yeah.
Not long enough. Let's see, I started getting into health and nutrition about 2007. I've always been an avid exerciser, love fitness, but I finally realized that food is actually more important. There's a lot of overweight, unhealthy people that go to the gym every day because they can go and burn, like, say, 500 calories in an hour, but then fastly consume more than that.
Okay. So, and then there's the other end of it, the people that they work out, but they're not feeding themselves well.
Right.
Right. So you were working out heavily. Is that do you work out heavily?
Yes.
You were working out heavily, and what, you started to feel weak, or what was the change that got you into the nutrition part?
Just education and learning and trying things. I was the mom that raised their kids on McDonald's, and now thankfully they don't eat fast food anymore. So
because it's easy, right?
Yeah,
it's easy to be that way, and I think a lot of people are that way.
Yeah.
Now, what did you start doing at first to make the transition to eating well?
Just one thing at a time. Just basically giving up the garbage and just filling my body with a lot of good stuff. Like every morning, waking up and having a green smoothie that gives me lots of energy. So
what do you put in your green smoothie?
Let's see: coconut water, ice, a half a banana, two big handfuls of mixed greens like kale, Swiss chard, 2 scoops of Chris Pal's body protein powder, a tablespoon of flax, cinnamon, turmeric.
God, that's a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, because you get energy.
You do that every single day?
Yeah, but I kind of vary it, but that's what I had today.
And what about the rest of the day?
The rest of the day, then maybe so on the way here, because I had the long drive, I had some almonds, and I had a can of this protein stuff I like called Body Burn. Then usually for lunch I have a chopped salad, which I make all my dressings from scratch, and I'll put carrots and broccoli and pumpkin seeds or whatever, and chicken. And I just have many meals throughout the day, lots of vegetables.
And it sounds like lots of protein.
Moderate protein.
Okay, so but you're infusing the protein at every meal?
A little bit, yeah.
Is that for energy?
Because I work out hard, right? So I want to have muscles to show for it. I don't want to I need to feed that muscle so that I'm not just spinning my wheels.
Now tell me about your book.
Okay, my book. It's No Frickin' Way.
I love the name, No Frickin' Way. And what do you mean by that?
Well, when it started, it's because it's 21 days to ditch the diet, crowd out the crap, and love yourself to health. And essentially, it's because I have worked with so many people as a health coach, and they're either all in or they're all out, and they look at dieting as a deprivation mindset. And there's 100,000 diet books on the market, right. But why is everybody overweight and unhealthy? Diets don't work. So what I want to teach people is to love themselves as if they were a newborn baby. You're not going to give your newborn baby McDonald's, right? So feed yourself and also your life so that you have so many great things going on that there's just no need to use food as something other than just feeding true hunger.
Wow. Now, you're a health coach. But did I hear something about a boot camp?
Yeah, I teach boot camp. I'm a personal trainer too.
How often do you do a boot camp?
I love it. So it's kind of like my adrenaline. I actually take boot camp 3 or 4 days a week, and I teach it just two classes for sure. Sometimes I'll pick up 3 or 4, depending on who needs a sub.
So you're basically doing it almost every day?
No, I cross train, so I do a lot of different things.
Oh my gosh.
Mountain bike, yoga, boot camp.
And where do you fit it all in?
I work for myself. That's my priority.
Now, what do you have here in the jars?
Okay, sleep cream. So this is a magnesium sleep balm because my husband, high stress guy, could not sleep and was hooked on those yucky sleeping pills.
Yeah.
And so we found a type of a balm to help him sleep, but I actually reformulated it so that the magnesium is really the top ingredient. And he puts it on the back of his neck. I put it on the bottom of my feet. And so he doesn't take his sleeping pills anymore. And I was not, like, I was always a surface sleeper, you know, just not quite getting into that deep REM sleep. And now I put it on the bottoms of my feet, and I just sleep like a baby.
And your body absorbs the magnesium pretty quickly, doesn't it?
Well, especially through the pores of your feet, because your skin is your largest organ. I know a lot of guys like to disagree with that, but it is. They say, no, well, it's not my largest. Anyway, but yeah.
There's cream for that, too.
And then this is deodorant, because most commercial deodorants have aluminum.
That's why I don't like to use it.
Yeah, yeah. And then you use the other ones that are on the market, the really popular ones. That sound like Tim, but they don't work well. Like, you'll be in boot camp raising your arms and going, and you smell on yourself, but this works.
And what's in this that makes it work without the aluminum?
Well, that's all my secret ingredients.
Yeah? You don't get those up. Where do people buy this at?
HighEnergyGirl.com.
Oh, that's your website? How many different products do you have on there?
1, 2, 3.
And that's all you need. And I will go ahead and mention that if you want to buy her book, No Frickin' Way, you can buy it right on CentralValleyTalk.com website. Go to the bookstore. It's our #1 book in the #1 position right now. Now, here's what I'm going to do to blow everybody's mind. I know everybody thinks I look so young. Right? Tracee looks young, okay? Tell everybody how old you are.
I'll be 50 this year.
50 years old, and look at her. I haven't seen her for about 30 years. She looks the same as the last time I saw her.
Right.
Maybe even better.
Well, thank you. You're sweet.
Now, if people, you live in Morgan Hill, Gilroy area, and you do your classes over there. This stuff's available on the internet though, and it's HighEnergyGirl.com.
Right.
What do these things cost?
This is $14.97, $9.97, and this is the small size, and this is also $14.97.
How long will that last?
A long time. Long time.
More than a month?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You use a very little bit of it.
Yeah, you don't need that much.
So for $15 for a long time of good sleep, I'm in, man.
It's killer, yeah.
It really is that good?
It works.
All right. Tracee, it's so good to see you.
Oh,
thank you very much for making the drive
having
all
me.
the way over here to see me.
I was excited.
All right. Thank you very much for coming
Thanks,
out. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on Central Valley Business. Stick around.